My name is Braden Blumensteel. I'm an attorney at the law firm of DuPont and Blumensteel. I've been asked to give a brief explanation as to different medical treatments for chronic low back pain and what my experience has been in pursuing claims when one of those treatment options does not work as intended. There's two main treatment options when someone suffers from chronic low back pain. One is a TINS unit and one is a spinal cord stimulator. They both are designed to do the same thing, alleviate chronic low back pain, but the way they do it is pretty different. When it comes to the TINS unit, that is a transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulator. That device is an external stimulator. Basically what it is, it's a small device that has electrodes that you can place on your low back near where the nerves that are transmitting the pain signal reside in your body. That device will then transmit electrical signals through those electrodes into your skin, and it's designed to block the pain signal that's coming from nerves in your lower back. When it comes to a TINS unit, that is an external unit. It is something that all aspects of it are outside of your body. The good part about that is that if it's not working correctly, you can simply remove it. You can take off the electrodes and just not use that unit, and it won't have any long-term effects on you. The negative side of that is that sometimes it is not strong enough to actually curb or eliminate chronic low back pain that is very severe. When someone has chronic low back pain that's very severe, they sometimes use a spinal cord stimulator. A spinal cord stimulator is designed to do the same things as a TINS unit. However, the way it does it is a little bit different. A spinal cord stimulator is internal, so it is actually implanted into the patient's body in the lower back, and it has electrodes that are placed near the vertebrae where the nerves come out of the vertebrae. It's designed to do the same thing as the TINS unit in that it sends electrical signals that helps block the pain signal that's coming up those nerves and going into the brain. It can be a very effective device, but unfortunately sometimes it doesn't work as intended. For instance, I've had clients who've had a spinal cord stimulator implanted into their low back, and after a while they find that they are continuing to get shocking sensations in their low back, even when the device itself is not turned on. So it can cause severe pain to those individuals when it doesn't work as intended. How does that play a role in what I do? Well, I've had patients that come to me when they've had a bad experience with a spinal cord stimulator and they've had to have it surgically removed. When it's been surgically removed, they've been informed that the product itself may have been defective. So they come to me and ask me to pursue a claim on their behalf against the manufacturer of the spinal cord stimulator so they can seek compensation for their injuries and damages. When someone comes to me and they've had a bad experience with the spinal cord stimulator, they often want to know what their legal rights are. Under those circumstances, I tell them that they have the right to seek compensation from the manufacturer if we can demonstrate that the product itself was in fact defective. If they're successful in their claim, they can seek compensation for such things as lost past and future wages, lost past and future medical bills and expenses that they had to pay out of pocket both in the past and in the future for the injuries they sustained, as well as compensation for the pain and suffering that they've experienced in the past and in the future. Those are all compensable damages. A unique aspect of seeking compensation from a manufacturer who has designed and manufactured a spinal cord stimulator that ends up being defective is that when you file suit against them, they mount a strong defense against any such claims. In my prior experience, I've seen that these manufacturers will have large defense firms that will try to cut that claim off and get it dismissed from court as soon as possible. In my experience, the defense firms representing the manufacturer of the defective product will file a motion with the court asking the court to dismiss the case almost as soon as we filed a lawsuit. What they do is they are trying to claim that a federal law actually prevents individuals from suing a manufacturer for any damages they sustain if they have suffered damages and injuries as a result of a defective product made by that manufacturer. That is a claim that I see, or a motion that's typically filed whenever I pursue a claim like this. What's unique about this and what's interesting is the fact that so often it's successful. I was surprised to see how frequently a defendant's motion to dismiss would result in that claim, the plaintiff's claim, being dismissed from the court, which means that that plaintiff will never be able to obtain compensation for their injuries. Fortunately, I've been fairly successful in being able to pursue these claims past the motion to dismiss phase, which means that the court says my client has a legal right to pursue these claims against the manufacturer. In my past experiences, what happens if you can get past that initial motion is that the manufacturer then wants to come in and discuss settlement. Can't guarantee that every manufacturer will do it. That's just been my prior experience. So what advice would I give to someone who believes that they have received a defective spinal cord stimulator that needs to be surgically removed and they want to explore their legal options? First, you want to consult with an experienced personal injury attorney, one preferably that has prior experience getting compensation from manufacturers when they file claims such as this. We've been successful in pursuing these claims against the manufacturers of defective spinal cord stimulators in the past, and we've been able to craft pleadings that are designed to get past those motions that we expect a defense firm that represents the manufacturer to file, trying to get the case kicked out. So if you believe that you may have a claim stemming from a defective spinal cord stimulator, I would highly recommend you contact an experienced personal injury attorney. If you have any more questions and you want to discuss your potential claim any further, please give us a call. You can contact us at 614-389-9711. Thank you very much.